Y'all bear with your sister now. You know what I'm saying? Bear with your sister. Y'all know how it is for me. So just bear with me. Okay. Let me make sure I get in here. Let me make sure I share. We are streaming from both Facebook and YouTube this morning. So, good morning. We'll read the opening and then we'll kick into gear. Okay. I've gotten in the habit of sharing to all my platforms. So, I want to make sure that I get them all shared. Okay. So, now let's go. It's time to wake up with RoAsia. Come on in. I know some of y'all are just waking up, but that's okay. I am too. We're going to wake up together. I appreciate you being here, for choosing this as your destination, for tuning in when you didn't have to, for being a part of this morning's inspiration. Don't come with ill intent, because we will all take it there. Then we will tilt each other's crowns, get back to you, and share a morning prayer. Just in case you're wondering, yes, I feel your anticipation. I am just as excited as you are about this morning's affirmations. I need you all to listen and hear me when I say we are all truly blessed to be here. What a way to start your day. Okay, all right, let's get up in here. Let me make sure that I greet everybody. Let me take this down. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, all the good people. Hello. Okay, take it down. We're gonna go down, down. Hey, everybody. Hey, 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 everybody. Hey, 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 everybody. Hey, 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 everybody. Hey, 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 everybody. Bro, what's poppin'? Cover you top to bottom, 360 of them. You know what it is. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello. Good morning. I'm gonna wait for you all to come in here. Our caption for today is restoration. Huh? Come on now. Our caption for today is restoration. Hold on. Let me make sure I share it properly. I can put you in a log cabin somewhere in Aspen. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be liking to make sure that I have uh did my due diligence. That's what I be liking. Let me tell y'all, the way these things be going on, y'all just gonna be having no idea, honey. None whatsoever. All right, so we are going to kick into gear. My caption for today again is hold on. Let me get y'all. Hold on, baby, because wait a minute now. Let me say hello to everybody. Good morning, everyone. So let's talk about restoration. Let's define what that means in the dictionary, and then we'll go back and read the scripture. Okay? What's poppin', G Mama? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. You need some of what, sister? Some restoration? Pauline, what you need some of? Tell me. Good morning, Linda. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What you need some of, Pauline? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Restoration. Honey, let's talk about it, sister. Let's talk about it. Hey, Deborah, let's talk about it. Okay, good morning, Joel. Now, let's see what Siri says. Hey, Siri, define restoration. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Define restoration.
Restoration means the action of returning something to a former owner, place, or condition.
So that's what it means there, right? Hey, Karen. That's what it means there. Okay. So let's talk about the prayer for today. Because some of us need restoration, but we don't want to be returned to back to where we were, right? So let's talk about the prayer. And the prayer for today reads, is 2 Corinthians 13, verse 11. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Verse 11. And we're talking about restoration this morning. Okay. So it reads, finally, brothers, rejoice, aim for restoration, comfort one another, agree with one another, live in peace, and the God of love and peace will be with you. Everybody do a little something on the internet that's free. Let me turn off this machine right here, y'all, because it's getting on my nerves. Guess what? I'm knocking all kinds of stuff over. Jesus. I had to turn it off because it's driving me crazy. It really is. Okay. Hello, Patricia Boxon. That's something that I don't think people will ever do. All right. We're talking about the part of this scripture says, 2 Corinthians 13 and 11. Finally, brothers, rejoice. Aim for restoration. Comfort one another. Agree with one another. Live in peace, and the God of love and peace will be with you. And who's comforting one another? It's supposed to be everybody. Everybody ain't comforted. Some people I'm not going to comfort. I find it hard to believe, not saying anything for anybody else. I'm just giving y'all my opinion. That's what we do. It's hard for me to comfort somebody that is attempting to cause me harm. I ain't going to be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to do it. Okay? I'm just not going to be able to do it. Now, good morning, everybody coming in. Will I put myself in prayer? Like, Lord, help me. Because that's just one of them areas where I'm just not okay with it. I'm not okay with being nice to somebody who's nasty to me. I'm not. I'm okay with removing myself. Hey, Mama Annie, how are you? I'm definitely okay with removing myself from any type of situation where there are people that are either fraudulent or manipulative or whatever the case may be. But I'm not in the business of removing myself. I mean, I'm not in the business on loving on somebody that ain't giving me the same thing back. So when these scriptures come about, these are the things that I guess I could study on, okay? Because do unto others as you have others do unto you. But for me, if the others ain't doing unto me the way I'm doing unto them, I'm getting away from them. I am well, Mama Anna, trying to keep my hair on my face and letting the Bears winter and my edges do the work. I am fine. Let me see. Oh, I had to do that. Just what you had to do, Capri. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Good morning, Nia. Let me see, sister. I won't fool with them anymore. So if I wonder, I'm in a thought process of if I just remove myself, you know what I'm saying? Quietly remove myself, ain't gotta say I'm leaving. Why do people think they have to let people know when they leaving? Thank you, Mama Annie, I'm sorry. Why do people think they need to let somebody know that I'm up out of here? I didn't even know you was here. Did you have to let me know you was leaving? I will leave so quietly. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about quietly and not have a word for you, baby. And that's on God. And then you will be left to deal with how you treated me. I'm a firm believer that people can sugarcoat whatever they want to sugarcoat, but you're going to have to believe, you're going to have to deal with how you treated me. And if you're not convicted, then I won't even know. I won't know none of that. I won't know any. I had to walk away from people who has been nasty to me. Hmm, hmm. Let me see. You will have more peace. Absolutely. So when it comes down to restoration, I want to be restored and made new, right? When certain things are let me tell you something too. Broken relationships, whether they be no matter how, relationship, sister, mother, whatever category, broken relationships is like, you know how I could break this mug, right? What's a battery in here? That might work for my thing. I could break this coffee mug. I could drop it. Now, I could break it. Think about this in the sense of a relationship, no matter who it is. I could break this coffee mug. I can't stand when people start texting me knowing what time I be on here. I could break this coffee mug. If the handle just break, there's a possibility that I could just get me some Gorilla Glue, right? And once I get that Gorilla Glue, I can put it on here and I can get my handle back on here, right? Now, once my handle is back, then I'm okay. So that means that it's never going to be like it was, but we cool. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Mama Alita. It would never be like it was, but hey, Phyllis, but we cool. You know what I'm saying? Now, this same mug, if I break it and it shatter to 1,000,001 pieces, I'm just throwing it in the trash. For me, that is how I feel about relationships with people. I don't care who they are. I don't care. My mama, my daddy, my sister, my cousin, whoever. I don't care. Hello, good morning. I am well. Hey, Rachel. I don't care. It shattered to pieces, baby. I'm done. All broken, all things are not meant to be repaired. Okay? It's just not meant to be at all. Let me read Teresa's comment. Peace is determined by who is in your space. Everyone doesn't need to be in your space or don't deserve to be in your space. All right now. All right now. Good morning, B. Good morning, B. How are you? Let me see. When people show you who they are, yeah, Maya Angelou said it. Yeah, but okay, when it comes down to your parents and close relationships, I just exist from their existence. I just exit from their existence. Peace be with you, cause I'm done, son. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Done, son. All right. So when I was sitting up last night and I'm like, um, certain things, certain people, certain relationships are not meant to be restored, right? We hold, why am I thinking of we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men, why did that just pop in my head? Anyway, when I'm thinking of people in general, I really truly remove the titles. And my thing is this: people always say family be the ones to do you first. And I believe that that is so. And I'm going to tell you why that is so. I believe that that is so because family be the first people that we know, right? When you're born, you really don't even understand, how can I call it, friendships or or friendships, a play buddy, uh, your homie, your bro, your sis. None of that You learn these things as you grow up, right? So your family will be the first ones that will show you evil. They will be the first ones that will show you spitefulness. They will be the first ones that show you betrayal, because those are the people that know you. You can't. These little curls looking kind of cute. Okay, you cannot be betrayed by somebody that don't know you. So before you begin to meet people on the outside world, you know people that you grow up with, family, right? Let me see. Nikki, just my thought about comforting is I don't have to touch, smile, agree, or hug you to comfort someone. I can walk away or stay away to promote or demonstrate a sign of comfort to another person. I'm not bothering them, they're not bothering me. Have peace is a sign of comfort, which may mean we need to stay away from each other, period. Just me, my thought, how I bring comfort to my space. Now that's a great idea. I love it for personal space. Absolutely, Linda. Hey, Sheila. But what does the but see? This is where I agree with you. But this is what the scriptures say. Finally, brothers, rejoice. Aim for restoration. It says comfort one another. Agree with one another. Live in peace. And the God of love and peace will be with you. To me, that's a set of people. Okay? That's a set of people. Now, family is not always the people that we share blood with. Yes, literally they are, right? Oh, my blood cousin, my blood auntie, my mama got 3 sisters, or 5 sisters, and 3 brothers, or whatever the case may be. Okay, but at the same time, what about the extended ones, the people that we meet along our lifespan, people that we come into contact with? Why am I waiting for your shirt? You could do that later, sister. I'm just saying, but okay, that's fine. That's fine. So I'm just not. I'm for the restoration of myself and people within my space. Okay. I am not going to put my all into someone that ain't got it all together. And this is what I mean, ain't got it all together. You allow people to shift how you think. You're more worried about another person's perception or another person's opinion than of your own. Hey, Miss Tanya. Hey, 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 Gwen. Hello, 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 everybody. You're allowing these things. You allow this. I don't want to be connected to nobody like that. I don't want to be connected to a person or people for that matter that are not standing their ground. You know what I'm saying? That can't be. Now, I'm not talking about standing your ground if we have a phone conversation. You know what I'm saying, Capri? You could turn into Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Harriet Tubman and Maya Angelou and Wakanda Forever and everybody else on the phone. But in the public, you like Lil Bo Peep done lost her sheep. I don't want to be around nobody like that. I prefer to have into my space headstrong people, people that know how to stand their ground, people that know without a shadow of a doubt, yo, you can't shift me, baby. I don't give a doggone what you say. I don't care where you been. I don't care what it was. Matter of fact, what is really your problem? What personal experience that you have with Nikki, since you want to be over here running your mouth and bumping your gums and saying all that? What personal experience did you really have with her to make you dislike her so much? Don't worry, I'll wait like Jeopardy. Do do do. Huh? Let me see where we are. Oh, Capri. Really? Well, let's get it then. Let's get a breakthrough up out here in these streets. Good morning, Jamie. Let's get it then. Hey, Alicia. That's the type of stuff I don't understand. And what is another term for bandwagon? Hey Siri, what is another term for bandwagon?
Another term for bandwagon is appeal to the masses. This answer is from Grammarly.com.
I can't deal with nobody that just want to appeal to the masses. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I can't. Mm-mm. And it's so much of it. It's so much of it, and we see it all the time. Let me see what you say, Sheila. I used to try to save the world and all that is in it, but folks out there will let you be all alone in my saving, all alone in my saving it, including if it was about them. No, miss me with that. I can't and I won't do it again. Ain't that something? Hello, Patricia. Bench riding. Okay, I can't deal with bench riders. Okay, I don't want to deal with seat fillers. All right, it's just too much of it. It's too much of it all across the board. All across the board. If you think about it in life, because some of you people, what people don't understand is when it comes down to the internet, baby, some of these people, you chop it, stop it, chop it, stop it, chop it, stop it. When it comes down to the when it comes down to the internet, so leeches, and you people could leech off of you just your energy because they know you a headstrong person. They come to you when they're in need of you, and then when they're not in need of you. But when one of their closest friends say, "I can't stand her," I can't stand her either. A lot of yes men. Oh my gosh. See, these are the things that we don't want to deal with. Okay? Definitely leeches. Hey, Jeanette. How are you this morning? Thank you for sharing, sister. And it's so much. So if I'm going to be restoring anybody, why would I want to restore someone that ain't even willing to do the same to me? Or it's temporary. You can't just be cool with me when it's beneficial to you and then shade me when it's not beneficial to you. Why do people think folks, I don't know. Amnesia is a real thing, but I think people have selective memory. Okay? Isn't that a such thing? People have selective memory. And in selective memory, I'm going to have that same selective memory you have. Because I remember everything. You know what I'm saying, Rachel? You could remember what fits your narrative, but I'm going to remember everything. You understand? And the mere fact of we have adults that are supposed to be, you can't be out here acting like you stand for good and you against manipulation and you against hypocrisy and you against criticism that's not constructive and you against, and then you display all that to another individual that ain't did nothing to you. You can't be that type of way. And women are the worst. I don't even care what nobody say. Women are the worst. They do exactly that. They take exactly what I just said and they do not. Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see. I put that all the time. Yes, mess up years ago. And I learned the word no. I think it's beyond the word no. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that know how to say no. You can say it, but if your actions say yes, who the hell? What the hell? What the hell does no mean? Throw no in the garbage. You didn't say it no, but your actions are saying yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You know what? What? You mad up? I am too. Team mad. What actually did you experience to make you upset? Now, if you mad at a person because they're bold, they're outspoken, they don't play games, they will call you on your caca, and every other thing that comes along with that, then that sounds like it's a personal problem with you. Because what they will call you out call what people out on is exactly what you portray. Distant. You see a couple of people distant, so y'all ain't going over there. I ain't going either. If you ain't going, I ain't going. What kind of grammar school, kindergarten, head start, elementary, high school games do adults play? You ain't going over there. I ain't going over there. You ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. Well, why you ain't doing it? Because I ain't doing it. Okay, so if I say I'm just going to drop out of school, you ain't going to school? I ain't going either. What? Okay, let me continue, baby. Yes, they be like, I didn't say that. How you forget what you said or did 15 minutes ago? Make it make sense, honey. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see. And then when you get caught doing that, it's not me. Uh-huh. Oh, yes, it is. You're not a yes girl. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Carolyn. I'm not either. I don't fit in with your narrative. I stands out. Mm-hmm. I stands all the way out. And I think that's the issue. Yes, when you call them out, you're wrong. When you call them out, you're messy. When you call them out, you're sad. When you call them out, but baby, let them need you. Let them need you. Capri, Deborah, Deborah, I couldn't go to Capri because Capri don't really F with me for real. So I came to you because I know you'll do it. And I know you got me. And I know you. I know you. Okay, Deborah, I got you. Now here we go 2 weeks later. Deborah, what's up? Deborah, why you shading me? Deborah, now you all up Capri cock-a-doodle-doo. But just 2 weeks ago on a Friday night at about 7:45 p.m., I was over here doing what I do. Mm, mm, mm. Whoo, them cliques in church is the world's worst. Honey, they be clicking up in there, especially the ones that wear the big hats. I am sorry. If you go to church and you wear a big hat, I'm sorry. This, if it don't apply, let it fly. But the ones that be wearing the big hats, then the ones that be talking about your ass the most. When someone tries to manipulate me, I call their you don't care. I stand up, stand out, and 10 toes down. Come on with it. And it's for anybody. Anybody. It's for anybody. Let me see. Oh my God, Lord, come on, sister, stop looking at the crystal ball. I'm just saying, it happens. It happens, Capri. Or if someone else has a change of heart, they're back. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Yes, absolutely. I don't like that. I do not like that. And you know what? I will love you. You feel me? Listen to me. I will be like this, Valerie. Hi, Valerie. How are you? I see you on my platform. I see you in real life. I see you at Starbucks. You feel me? Let me see you at Starbucks. And you shaded me, or I know you done did some shady stuff, and you think I don't know. Hey, Valerie, how are you? That's just polite because we in the same place. But I never have to speak to you again in life. I never have to see you again in life. You know what I'm saying? It does not have to flow in that order. It really doesn't. You and the bandwagon that you jumped on or jumped off of or went back to, you in that wagon. Godspeed, baby. But I'm going to tell y'all about me. I'm a person that I sit back and I wait for you to need me again. Here's my petty, okay? Here's my petty in all of this. Like Gail called that. Robert, I'm just saying, yes. Here's my petty in all this. Yes, pat you on the back real good. Let me see. People in glass houses forget who and what they were before. Hmm. Hmm. Not this, Deb. I nipped it quick. Okay, so let me tell y'all what I do. Hey, Lavonda, how are you? I will act like you don't exist. That is the truth. Mm-hmm. Thank you for sharing, Lavonda. Let me see. We've been seeing it firsthand the last couple of days, like a movie. Kisses, smiling in the face, hold hands. It's all fake. It's all fake. It's all fake. Everything. So this is me. I'm not speaking unless you speak to me. Oh no, I'm gonna speak to you on purpose. If you shaded me and I see you in my presence, I'm speaking to you on purpose. Okay, I'm speaking to you. Let me show y'all how strong my petty is. Not only am I going to speak to you on purpose, I am going to really I'm gonna be that person that will wait for you to need me again. And when you need me again, I'm waiting for it because it happens. How many of you all has this happened to? People will jump on a bandwagon, or a person will have a whole conversation about you like you don't know. And we talking about adults. Will have a whole conversation about you like you don't know. You will receive screenshots. Everybody keep receipts now. I don't know what it is, but I've been a receipt keeper since the chirp. So anyway, they keep their little receipts or whatever. But this person will be, I'm waiting on you. You're going to need me again. It always happens. And when you do, and when you come back, I'm going to be so hesitant. I'm going to do that. I'm going to wait. I'm going to let you sit on, because when you come back, let's say, for instance, here we back with Valerie. Okay. So Valerie, let's say you come through my phone. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? You got a minute? I can see your text. This is my honesty. And I'm going to look at it. I will turn it on read. So you saw I read it. And I will make you wait. Because you played me. And you played me for somebody else. Now, if you played me for Miranda, Mama Alita, and Carolyn, and Capri, why you over here back in my space? You know why? Because people will only can do to you what you allow them to do. Because when you came to me, Valerie, why couldn't you go to none of these other people? Because you knew my heart. But over with these other people, you want to play this game. Okay, I'm going to make you wait. And then when I reply, not only am I going to say no, I'm going to remind you why I'm telling you no. No, because remember, you remember in 1992, I don't care. You remember in 1992 when you got on the phone with Capri? You ain't think Capri was going to send me all them screenshots? Now, the crazy part is Capri apologized and said, yeah, I'm just was in my way. But the fact that Valerie's supposed to be cool with you, and Valerie came to me talking about you, the person that really was the bigger part of the shade, they always be the biggest ass kisser. How many of y'all experienced that? They always be the biggest booty hole kisser. So, oh no, I didn't screenshots, all that. And if Valerie wouldn't have never came talking about you to me, this Capri now, if Valerie wouldn't have never came talking about you to me, I wouldn't have had nothing to say. Which in all actuality, you shouldn't have said nothing in the first place. And why did it take you so long? But at that point, Capri done been convicted over and over again and been trying to ignore it. Well, I'll show you the proof. Here go the proof. Valerie said this about you. Valerie said you did this. Valerie said you just a hater. Valerie said, so now I got all these screenshots, right? And here come Valerie. Hey, Nikki, do you think blah, 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 da, 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 ha, ha. Now I'm sitting there, right? And I'm looking, okay? I'm sitting there. And I'm going to say, you know what, Valerie? No, I ain't going to be able to do it. I love you. And I'm going to always wish the best for you. But where we once, that's broken, baby. It's broken beyond repair. Because what you showed me is you will go and you will fit in with anybody else, and you will shade me with anybody else. And then when you're in need, the only person you can turn to is me. No, I'm not your go-to. I'm a go-getter, but I'm not your go-to. And I don't have to be your go-to. So these are the reasons why I'm not doing nothing for you. So maybe all the people that you shaded me to, or you was a cheerleader for the shade that they were throwing towards me, go and ask them for the help. Because I'm not the help. My name is Luca. I live on the second floor. That's me. I live upstairs from you. That's it. I always say petty is petty does. I'm going to make you think we are cool because just because you were in my presence and spoke, that's when the favor comes. So I just had to put that out there. When we think about restoration, when we think about it, hey, Vita, you all up in my house this morning. Really? Well, y'all, we thinking on the same level then, okay. Let's break these chains, baby, because people got the world messed up. And we talking about world now. If this setting is included in it, whatever, so be it. We talking about world, okay? I'm gonna give you exactly what you give me, right? Okay. I just want to see if I'm the only one with this mind frame. I have it. What's my sister, blood sister? I will wait till she needs, and at that time, I will decide what I'll do. Hmm. Hmm. For a lot of people, they don't even realize that the internet is just that, the internet. It's just that. Hey, Gloria, good morning. Let me see what you said, Miranda. I don't like that he said, she said stuff that makes me think of you as yeah, more true than false. Absolutely. All right, Shelly. I call those kind of people flip flop. Yeah, and they wear them too. They wear the dirty ones. They wear the ones that they buy at the dollar store, where the thing in the middle of the toe pop out, and they feet be dirty as hell on the bottom. Those are the ones they wear. Let's see. I actually basically felt like I was begging my daughter for some help yesterday. That thing gave me a lecture of what I coulda, shoulda, woulda, and needed to do. Yet when she's needed me, I break my neck. I told her yesterday, baby, you will need me sooner than you think. Come get these badass kids, and you and them will. And when you and them call my phone, I promise I'm not answering. I feel you, sister. I feel you. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm just trying to figure out. Restoration is not meant for me to put, first of all, it's meant for myself, right? And after I have attempted to do what is needed to do for me, then I'm going to decide who is deserving enough for me to still be in their corner. Because, baby, once you broke it, it's broken. It's done, son. Over. Rap. Nothing. I have absolutely nothing for you. And I mean it. Nothing. All right? Comprende? No. I saw a text message, and we'll talk about this, you all, over on. We're going to get into the affirmations. That's what we're going to do. A coworker friend, I would always say, girl, I saw your bank account on accident. So I know you got it. She had the nerve to ask me to borrow $15,000 or $1,500 for her rent. Yet she always taking trips, buying unnecessary gadgets and designer handbags. This is why I'm very private and rarely share my blessings with people. And it's a shame because you want the world to know how God be blessing you, right? More than once. You want the world to know how God is doing you in, right? Oh, that is so awesome. Venice did something with my picture, with the pictures of one of you guys' posts. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get into the affirmations, all right? That's what we're going to do, y'all. Let's get into it. So do I need to read the prayer again? Did everybody catch the prayer? Or do I need to read it again? That's me, Carolyn. Carolyn did it. Yes. And when you prove it to me, not by what you say, but your actions, baby, I'm all the way over here. You can't call me crying. You can't call me lying. You can't call me and do nothing. Read it again. Okay. So the prayer for today is, I'm done with you. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you give me. I don't care about none of that. 2 Corinthians 13, verse 11. Finally, brothers, rejoice. Aim for restoration. comfort one another, agree with one another, live in peace, and the God of love and peace will be with you. For me, that's just for people that's matching that same energy. If you're not matching this same energy, I ain't giving none of that. You don't deserve it from me. Because despite whatever my faults are, because we all have faults, I know that I'm a genuine loving person. I know that I will give you the shirt off of my back. I know that I will do back bends that I couldn't even do. And if I do one right now, I'm probably gonna need somebody to take me to the emergency room. I will do back bends for people. When I say that I love somebody and I love them on purpose, and I love you until you make me love you because I'm required to, there's so much meaning behind that. And that's my stance. I don't play about it. I don't care about it. And I'm not. And if anything is wrong with my feeling in that way, I'm going straight to him about it. And I'm going to say, but Lord, he lied on me. She lied on me. But Lord, I got a whole bunch of receipts of her dragging me to one of the people that don't like me, and they don't like me for no reason. Why? Why is this happening? All of that. I shouldn't have to deal with them. I'm going to take it to him, not man. I'm definitely not. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Lydia. Hey, Rochelle. I do not care for the world to know the blessings I help others with. No, no, no. I'm not saying the blessings we help people with. I agree. When we give, we should be cheerful givers, and we don't have to brag and boast about what's being done at all. Y'all, I got so many things kept inside of me that I have done that you would not believe. Okay? And despite what people think, when a person reaches out to help you in a certain kind of way, and then you just say F them, or you got amnesia. That's that selective amnesia. You forget that's hurting to the individual, because it's like, yo, I thought we was in the same space. You remember when you wanted, and then I called, and what? Uh, People don't like to admit it though. So it doesn't really mean what's popping, sis. It doesn't really mean that you're oh, you didn't do it out of the kindness of your heart. It doesn't mean that. It just means that, come on with it, Lydia. It doesn't mean that. And see, for me, I said, I used to be like, the devil is trying to block everything from me, because he know when I have, everybody that I love is gonna have. I'm not gonna pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? When I have y'all ever felt like that? You've seen people in situations and wish you could do something, but you couldn't do anything. The most genuine people are the ones that don't have it, but would do it if they had. How many of you all feel like that? That's how folks do me all the time. I just keep doing. I feel I'm being used. Baby, you are being used because you're allowing it. Now you can't get mad. You said that's how the people keep doing you, right? How are they able to keep doing it? It's because you keep letting them. You one of them ones, okay. Yes, I felt like that on several occasions. Like, devil, you ain't finna stop my shine. You ain't finna stop my grind. I'm gonna get it, and everybody connected to me in love, spirit, and truth, they gonna have it. It ain't no way. Right now, Tracy, if I had something and you came to me and we have that type of relationship, and you was like, Nikki, my rent. Oh, it's for your grandchildren. Well, baby, yeah, you gonna keep doing for your grandkids. I would do for mine too, despite whatever relationship I have with the parents, whatever. I'm gonna take care of mine. Why y'all think I started in the Vegas winter? So I'm gonna take care of mine. Straight up. Straight up. But anyway, I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it. I'm not that type of person, but it happens. It definitely happens. It definitely happens. And it's so much of it in this setting. Yes, this is where we learn to value ourselves, only give to those who are worthy of it. Absolutely. So my giving spectrum is I love you back. Who is that? I love you back, Roxanne. My giving spectrum is a little bit lower than where it was. Okay. I'm just saying. Now let's get into these affirmations, y'all. I ain't got time. You ain't gonna use me in my face. You couldn't go to your mama. You couldn't go to your man. You couldn't go to your cousin. You couldn't go to your wife. You couldn't go to your girlfriend. You couldn't go to your boyfriend. You couldn't go to your sister. You couldn't go to your cousin. You couldn't go to your extended cousin. You couldn't go to your uncle. You couldn't go to your auntie. Or did you just automatically come to me because you know the type of person that I am and you think you just going to keep on using me? Hell no. Hell no. And I will still do and pull back because I know he gonna take care of me. Then the individual has to deal with, damn, I screwed over Nikki when every time I came to her, she had me straight like that. Anything I needed, anything, talk, conversation, whatever, she was always there. Now I done just shaded her because Roxanne says she can't stand her and Carolyn says she don't like her. So now I just then shaded her and I ain't finna mess with her. When you come back, nah, baby. Nah, baby. Nah. You can't come back over here. You can't sit here either. I turned into the little boy on Forrest Gump. Good morning, Carol. How are you? It's all right. Hey, Tanya. People check people temperatures before they make a move. Yeah, and my temperature gonna stay on fever. Y'all know what fever zone is? My temperature gonna stay in fever zone because I'm not finna play with nobody. Where I am in my life, I'm not finna play with nobody. My temperature gonna stay on fever zone. Check my Palm Pilot for temperature. What it say? Fever zone. I'm hot. Don't come and play with me no more. Don't do it. I don't blame you. You have been underappreciated, boys, my blood. It's okay, Carolyn. Because I know, and that's something we're going to talk about, because last night when I got off, it was, I was feeling some type of way. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a lot of funny acting business, a whole bunch of it. We really are. I'm paying for my grandson's college tuition as we speak, and I will do whatever I can. Baby, do your thing. Do your thing, sister. Do your thing, sister. My daughter has to do for her 2 children. She doesn't because she knows I won't see them lack. Okay, so then that's the problem. If she's not doing because she knows that you'll do it, you might have to start showing some tough love. And I'm just being honest, because you ain't just going to use me up and you have the ability, but you just know come to me and I got you. No, I don't. Now let's get into these affirmations.
To come very soon, where people are going to regret how they treated you. They're going to regret how they abused you. They're going to regret how they took you for granted, overlooked you, talked about you, was scandalized.
Come on now. You can't make this up. You can't make... Let it play.
Time is coming in the month of June where people are going to scratch their head and be upset with themselves for not connecting with you when they had a chance. They're going to bite their bottom lip because it did not go with the first instinct. They're going to regret not even considering you. And the interesting thing about you is that you are greatness right under people's nose. They know your greatness, but they're overlooking you because they keep putting people who are influential or people who they think they've got followers or connections ahead of you when they have no anointing. I'm telling you, the time is coming where they're going to regret not picking you. If you agree with his word, I need you to type. I am always
she sure will.
First choice.
I'm always got. Listen.
It's going to come very soon, where people are going to regret how they treated you. They're going to regret how they abused you. They're going to regret how they took you for granted, overlooked you, talked about you, or scandalized your name. The time is coming in the month of June where people are...
I'm going to leave that for coffee chat.
...scratch their head and be upset with themselves for not connecting with you when they had a chance. They're going to bite their bottom lip because it did not go with their first instinct. They're going to regret not even considering you.
Hey, Carol, tag me, Mama Annie. If you need some help, Capri will help you.
They know your greatness, But they're overlooking you because they keep putting people who are influential or people who they think they've got followers or connections ahead of you when they have no anointing. I'm telling you, the time is coming where they're going to regret not picking you. If you agree with his word, I need you to type, I am always God's first choice. Some people won't realize who you are until you're gone.
I can't. I can't.
At any time.
I can't.
Let anybody who's in the grave still control your life. You don't
I
have
can't.
any time to let a 5-year-old, 10-year-old divorce
I
still
can't.
be influencing your current relationship. I need somebody to holler at your boy. You mad at your child's
I'ma
father
look,
and you take it out
Patricia.
on the child. You mad at your ex-husband and yet you don't trust your current husband. Why? Because rejected people hurt the closest people. What I'm calling for you today is not to imprison the people who are close because you don't have the courage to confront the people who are there. This is why you're in the predicament that you're in. It's because you think you're smarter than God. You're not going to change the law. He doesn't react to your tears. He reacts to your faith. And no matter how much you try to trick him, he will not be manipulated. Some people won't realize who you are until you're gone. You don't have any time to let anybody who's in the grave still control your life. You don't have any time to let a 5-year-old, 10-year-old divorce still be influencing your current relationship. I need somebody to holler at your boy. You mad at your child's father and you take from the child. You mad at your ex-husband and yet you don't trust your current husband. Why? Because rejected people hurt the closest people. What I'm calling for you today is not to imprison the people who are close because you don't have the courage to confront the people who are there. This is why you're in the predicament that you're in. It's because you think you're smarter than God. You're not going to change the law. He doesn't react to your tears. He reacts to your faith. And no matter how much you try to trick him, he will not be manipulated. Some people won't. Be careful of one-sided relationships where they always take and never give. Eventually, you're going to become depleted because it's all about what can you do for me. And sooner or later, you get tired of people that only call you when it's about them. Some of the folk that are dancing around not really for you, but God is still going to use them to loose you for what he's about to do in your life. I feel like I'm talking to somebody. You might be online right now, but I'm talking to you. You've been in a holding pattern long enough, but God said, I'm going to loose. Be careful of one-sided relationships where they always take and...
Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Don't we talk before we do our affirmations? Don't I talk? We have conversation before we do our affirmations. So am I tripping? Somebody tell me, because I feel like I'm tripping.
Eventually you're going to become depleted because it's all about what can you do for me. And sooner or later you get tired of people that only call you when it's about them. Some of the folk that are dancing around you are not really for you, but God is still going to use them to loose you for what he's about to do in your life. I feel like I'm talking to somebody. You might be online right now, but I'm talking to you. You've been in a holding pattern long enough, but God said, I'm going to loose. Be careful of one-sided relationships.
What's up, son? Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. The message is clear. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Only hear them from them if they need money. Had to cut them out, especially since I retired. I can't. I can't. Yes, it is. I can't. I can't. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Let's keep going.
Hey, hi, hello.
What do you? You are about to see the fruits of your labor. What you have sown in tears, you are about to reap. God has searched you because He looks in the inside and not the out. He searched you and seen that there are no impurities inside of you. And you are about to have a righteous reward and a prophet's reward. Honor is about to be bestowed upon you. Your new crown awaits. And everybody wants to see the favored one of God, the chosen one of God. Everyone is talking now. Some people, they kind of knew, but they really didn't do what they were supposed to do. And those people are going to see the goodness that God does. And they're going to be like, dang, I could have did this, but I didn't. But no love lost. God is about to elevate you to heights that you can't even imagine. You don't want to sleep on yourself this season. Whatever you got to do to better yourself, do it. Whatever you got to do it. Because you are about to hit the ground running.
Come through.
Because I feel like we're going to get a little ugly today.
Hey.
I don't have time to be cute.
Take them shoes off, baby.
Moved back to Dallas in August. I got triggered. Oh, I love y'all. I didn't like it. Something about moving away and becoming someone different.
Facts.
That made me feel like if I came back here, maybe I was going backwards.
Facts, sis. Big facts.
And I come into church and I feel anxiety in my chest and I feel fear in my chest and I feel like people were staring at me and people were judging me, and I realized that what I was experiencing in this moment was not really true to what I was experiencing in this moment. I was being triggered from when I was 13 years old and pregnant. Ooh. But I know something about now that I didn't know then. What I know now that I didn't know then is that this same anointing was inside of me when I was pregnant with my son. I just didn't know that when I was pregnant with him, I was also pregnant with this. And so when I started getting triggered, I said, I'm going to stay in the tension of being triggered in this moment because I know I'm not a 13-year-old pregnant girl anymore. And there is no way that God could transform my life and then bring me back to this moment to take me backwards. So God, if you got me standing in the place of the pain, then maybe I got something to inform the pain. Somebody's got some information for your past. Somebody's got a revelation about who you were. God says, not every trigger is meant to destroy you. Some triggers are meant to deliver you.
Boy, when people went off on me about this some months ago, when I talked about the triggers and everybody was in their doggone feelings, baby, I am hollering in my soul right now.
Triggers are meant to help you go back and get the pieces of yourself that you thought you would never get back again. God says some of these triggers are meant to help you heal.
Run it back. I will.
Because I feel like we're going to get a little ugly today.
Take them shoes off, baby.
To be cute. When we moved back to Dallas in August, I got triggered. Oh, I love y'all. I didn't like it. Something about moving away and becoming someone different that made me feel like if I came back here, maybe I was going backwards. And I come into church and I feel anxiety in my chest, and I feel fear in my chest, and I feel like people were staring at me and people were judging me. And I realized that what I was experiencing in this moment was not really true to what I was experiencing in this moment. I was being triggered from when I was 13 years old and pregnant. Ooh. But I know something about now that I didn't know then. What I know now that I didn't know then is that this same anointing was inside of me when I was pregnant with my son. I just didn't know that when I was pregnant with him, I was also pregnant with this. And so when I started getting triggered, I said, I'm going to stay in the tension of being triggered in this moment, because I know I'm not a 13-year-old pregnant girl anymore. And there is no way that God could transform my life and then bring me back to this moment to take me backwards. So God, if you got me standing in the place of the pain, then maybe I got something to inform the pain. Somebody's got some information for your past. Somebody's got a revelation about who you were. God says, not every trigger is meant to destroy you. Some triggers are meant to deliver you. Some triggers are meant to help you go back and get the pieces of yourself that you thought you would never get back again. God says some of these triggers are meant to help you heal.
You know what? I'm not even finna sit here and play with y'all. My soul is on fire. My soul is on fire. I'm going to go through one more. Let's see. And I got to get over the coffee check because I got to make sure I'm over at the kitchen for y'all orders to be picked up for today. And my day is done.
God chose you. You need to hear that, because for so long, the enemy has told you that you're inadequate, that you're not enough, that you're cursed, that you're foolish, that you're not young enough or strong enough or old enough or pretty enough or bright enough. But you are blessed. You're blessed. You cannot dress for the conditions around you. You got to dress for the place He has prepared for you. Because you're going to walk right out of the conditions around you. And you're going to sit in the place that God has prepared for you. So you got to change your thinking from dressing for the temporary and start preparing for that is established, that's yours. Somebody holler. You need to hear that, because for so long, the enemy has told you that you're inadequate, that you're not enough, that you're cursed, that you're foolish, that you're not young enough or strong enough or old enough.
Let me find out. I got to keep it going.
Bright enough.
Because I'm over here getting so much confirmation. So much.
You cannot dress for the conditions around you. You got to dress for the place He has prepared for you.
Baby, I'm dressed for the place He got prepared for me. Not what the hell nobody think. I ain't got to fit in. I'ma always stand out. Yes, I will.
So you got to change your thinking from dressing for the temporary and start preparing for that is established, that's yours. Somebody holler. You need to hear.
Baby.
Oh, God wanted me to tell you today that you the one. And type amen and share this video if you know you the one. Let me explain to you why you the one. Because you've been through a season where there's some things that tried to break you, tried to bring you down, make you feel like that you was not the one. When you meant for something so much greater, that means the attack is just a little bit more heavier. That means there's a lot on you. That means there's some things that you have not shared with other people that's trying to really weigh you down. But if you're watching this video, I know the person on the other side of this video, You're the one. Because you hung in there. You didn't give up. You didn't fold. You stood there 10 toes down and you faced every dark moment. Every valley you was in. You walked through that door like you deserved to be there.
Hey, Mama
Something
Mona.
amazing is about to happen in your life because he has something waiting for you outside of every difficult moment, all those pain points that you've been through. Now it's time for you to see the reason why that new door is about to open up in your life. And do me a favor, share this video with somebody else that need this message. Optimism is not an option, it's an order. So let me give you the definition of optimism. Hopeful and confident about the future or successful outcome of something. I need to be more optimistic about what God's gonna do in this situation. I gotta think something different than the worst every time I'm presented with a challenge. I have to look in the face of adversity and find the thing that God's doing in the midst of that situation. Optimism is not an option. It's an order. He said, think on these things. If you think about all of the areas in the Bible where God is trying to transform somebody, do you know where he targets? Their thought life. He's not trying to change you by just a good environment. He says a good environment can potentially affect your thoughts, but it does not change until your thoughts get different. And he told me to tell you that he can't do what he wants to do in your life, because even if he came in person and told you that this is what I want to do, your thoughts would kill it. Your thoughts are the assassination to your ascension.
Second Corinthians 13, verse 11. Finally, brothers, rejoice. Aim for restoration. Comfort one another. Agree with one another. Live in peace. And the God of love and peace will be with you. That's all I got. I love you guys on purpose, with so much purpose. I'm going to wrap this up. We will be doing RoAsia Cooks tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream from both platforms. And I think I'm going to watch this again later on today. So I'll meet y'all for coffee chat. I'll see you guys shortly. Love you all. Okay? Bye, guys.